What's up, guys? This is Jay from the Crypto Arc. I have some news regarding EQ and other blockchain gaming platforms. Now, I know in the past I've said that I was going to be consistent with my videos, and it turns out that was a lie. It turns out I need to do a better job of managing or balancing everything else that's happening in my life, and I have a tendency to keep wanting to add more things on my plate, and I don't know why I keep doing that, but you know what? Upon realizing that, I need to really just cut down on other shit and really just focus on the things that are important to me right now, which is Muay Thai and crypto. Now I'm putting more energy towards Muay Thai right now and things that will, help improve it. But I find that I'm getting injured along the way, man. Fuck, I keep screwing myself over. So I need to do a better job of calibrating the limits of my body, and yeah, just trying to make sure I get to that tournament in a healthy enough manner that I'm there performing. Now I know I'm not going to be 100% going there, but you know what? I'm going to make sure that my 100% level is higher. But anyways, going back to crypto. Yeah, nothing in my video is financial advice, so please do your own research. I'm just giving you my perspective of what I see in crypto. And yeah, let's get started. Okay. Oh yeah. So I just want to play this music in the background because it sounds amazing. It makes me feel good, and if it makes me feel good, it must make you feel good as well because I'm human just like you are. Hopefully you're human, not some AI watching this video. All right, let's start with this quote. Making someone smile when they're feeling down is one of the best feelings in the world. Not sure about you guys, but like yeah, I have come across some people that that are not that need some emotional assistance, or they just need a friend to listen to, or a friend that listens to whatever their issues are, and not judging. And yeah, it feels good knowing that other people come to you to vent out without feeling judged. And that's definitely needed in the world right now, and it's going to be needed more and more as we go because things are going to get tougher. And I'm going to show you guys some weird news that's happening. But first, let's find out what the hell the Fed is doing. All right, so right now they're at 1995 or 1.9, almost 2 trillion right now. They just hit 2 trillion in repos the other day, and yeah, that's definitely gonna affect the market. So yeah, they do use this to flip on a daily basis, buying out mortgage-backed securities and a bunch of other things. So you definitely want to pay attention to this. And historically, it's been going high, or higher. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Show. Okay, you know what? Let's go even farther. All right. Look at this. From 2014 to where we are at now. Back in days, they were just playing with like 200 billion and all that shit. Then all of a sudden, man, right after pandemic, they started going crazy. Look at that. So yeah, they hit 2 trillion the other day, and that's new record highs. I thought last year they hit it, but turns out just based on this, it was just 1.9 trillion or close to 2 trillion. That's cool. It's still almost the same. Anyways, this is gonna keep going higher. Now another indicator for us to pay attention to is the 10-year yield. So since this is like going down slightly, that is a sign of a positive market push up. And now how much? Well, we don't know, man. We gotta look. We gotta take a look at the volume. But just based on previous experiences or patterns, when this thing is just stable at a certain level, it gives opportunity for the other indicators to shine, which will affect the market. Now let's take a look at the other ones. This is the Dixie, another important guy to pay attention to. All right, so this is going up. So the way I see it is gonna do a market pullback just based on this. So we have the 10-year yield telling us, oh, market is somewhat gonna do us some good, and this one telling us, oh, fuck no, we're gonna pull back a bit. All right, let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil is slowly going back up again. So this one is market positive slightly. So the way I'm seeing is we're gonna get a tiny bit of a pump. Let's take a look at what's happening in crypto right now. All right. Well, as you can see, Bitcoin is up slightly, or the whole entire market. See that? We're in the greens for the past 24 hours, but not that much. The volume is still below 100 billion. So yeah, that just gives us an indicator that we're not really moving that much higher up or down. So we're kind of somewhat stable, but overall, we're just gonna keep doing pumps and dumps, going all the way down. Um, I do foresee Bitcoin hitting around 1920K. Now, is it a bear market phase? We're in that market cycle right now where it goes bearish, but should am I scared? Fuck no. What I'm focused more right now is doing some short-term trading so that way I can get some extra capital so that way I can buy the dips. And I'm also working on other things outside of crypto so that way I can get some fiat and buy these dips. So I'm doing some fund managing for some people, and I kind of do feel bad about that because I didn't put too much attention in terms of like making it grow on a monthly basis, which I should have done. But I do know just based on the assets that I allocated the money to that it's gonna go much higher from where it started. We just gotta follow the narratives right now, and I'm okay being in the dumps right now because I trust the assets that I put the money in. They have real world use cases and utilities. We just gotta wait for once again the narratives to go there. And I do believe that when regulations come out later on this year, November, with ISO, only a certain few cryptos with like strong backing from central banks and all those big guys are going to be the ones that make it, or the ones that make it easier for the masses to play with or use. And those layer ones that are helping support CBDCs are definitely going to be the protocols that will what do you call it? Get a lot of backing from central banks or money in there because they're heavily supported. They're secure. I don't hear any news about XLM, XRP, XDC, Algo, and IOTA having security issues. All I see is just regulation issues, and for some reason, outside of the U.S., they're doing well. They're being adopted by multiple banks. They're being used for CBDCs for different CBDCs. The CBDC for each and every single country is going to be different. It's going to have a different name. Like fucking China has the digital yuan. Bahamas has the sand dollar. I don't know what the other ones have. I don't even know what Canada CBDC is going to be named. Maybe let's see, the maple dollar. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just making shit up. But anyways, overall, crypto's dry, and it's just gonna do a little pumps and dumps on the way down. Just don't be scared. That's not financial advice. All right, so another guy to pay attention to is Andreessen Horowitz, or his investment company A16Z. Whatever this guy touches, yo, fucking does well. So this guy's some serious what I call hedge fund manager, and yeah, whatever it touches turns to gold. And I didn't fully clarify this myself, but someone told me that this guy's dad helped create Silicon Valley. So that is true. That just means, yo, this guy is major. What do you call it? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. What the hell? I just had a brain fart just this. But I know this guy's a major player. So whatever this guy touches, follow it. Follow the money and look into it. Look into why this guy and his company is investing into it and what key role that project will do in the fourth industrial revolution. All right, let's move on to the next one. Coinbase enters Fortune 500 list of biggest U.S. companies. So that is definitely big. And yeah, that was kind of like expected to happen because, there's a lot of geckos behind Coinbase right now. And yeah, and also Kevin O'Leary, that billionaire, even said that crypto is going to be that new sector in the S&P 500. and I do believe him when he says that. Now, I'm not going to follow every single word that those billionaires say. All I'm gonna do is keep following their movements, because where they put their money is usually where the money's going to be, or where everyone else is going to follow. So yeah, pay attention to that one. So pay attention to Coinbase and the assets that they have in there, because if this thing is heavily trusted by, let's say, institutional investors, then they're mostly going to park their money with whatever is available in there. So look into Coinbase's assets, whatever is available there. Remember, guys, not financial advice. All right, Swift system. Okay, so now they're talking about CBDCs even more, and yes, more news about CBDCs have been coming up, because later on towards this year is November. That's when the ISO 222 compliance bullcrap is going to be implemented. Well, so they say. There is a possibility that they could push it even longer, which is fine, because the longer this bear goes, it just means more buying opportunities. Now we are going to get hurt in between, so make sure you fucking grow your own food, or like learn to survive this apocalyptic transition, you know. Because yeah, man, there's gonna be a lot of pain, guys. All right, moving on to another one. Okay, fine. On to the gaming now. So, EQ is one of the gaming platforms that I'm invested in. And yeah, you already know why I like platforms, because they have multiple use cases. They have multiple games being developed, and with every single game that's being developed in there, it gives more use cases towards the main coin, which is EQ. Now, let's take a look at the development here. Look how amazing this game is. And the graphics alone. I mean, that right there is gonna invite a lot of new players to come in, and these are just in their alpha stages right now, so they're not even out for public use yet. But this is gonna be the type of uh, gaming style that's involved with EQ on the games that are developed in there. And yeah, with the whole idea of NFTs, it's gonna make it so that way, when a certain player acquires a certain item that is fucking legendary, and he or she wants to sell it, that can be possible now. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't possible before, but before, just based on my experience, like I had experience with Diablo 2, um, in order for you to sell your item, you had to go through like PayPal and a bunch of other places to find these people that are selling that item. Now they make it much easier for you with NFTs. And also, characters themselves that you develop, you're able to move that around as well, because they're going to be NFTs. Before, you'd have to sell your whole entire account and fully trust that the other person that's selling the account does not fuck you over. But yeah, that's in the development stage right now. That is one of them. Another game that's in the EQ platform is Huddlemine. And what this is, it's kind of like Pokemon, and they're in their alpha stage right now. So if you wanna give this a try, definitely play the game. I'm not gonna play the game right now just to show you, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bugs, in my honest opinion, because that's what the alpha stage is, just testing it out, and you give them the feedback, what it's like. So that's one of them. Let's see, another one. There had an unplanned EQ monster attack, and our players successfully endured and fought back against it. So I have no fucking clue what this game is, and it looks pretty fucking busy right now. But you know what? If it attracts certain people to this niche, once again, it'll give more use cases towards EQ. And yeah, man, there's gonna be way more games being developed in EQ. We just gotta give it some time, because these AAA games or indie games, they take time to develop, man, and also it takes time for them to market, for for the market to move their attention towards this. And wherever the masses are at, or their minds at least, that's where like the big banks or the big money moves their money in, because they want to they love regulating wherever people's attention are at. That's just based on my own observation. So there's that. All right. So this is the Twitter. Let's take a look at the other posts that they have done. So there's this. Now they have 8 games in their ecosystem, 6 partners, gaming developers, gaming NFTs. There's no ICO or IDO, so that tells me that, like, the big players didn't really move in, or it didn't give opportunities for like these fucking bots to pump and dump this shit. So it makes it a little bit more decentralized. But decentralization will be more decentralized as time goes, when these coins are being spread out to a bunch of other people and not just very few holders. That's just how I find it. And yes, if you take a look at the Twitter, there are more posts in regards to gameplay shorts, as you can see here, and shorts. Yeah, there's just little tiny clips of videos, and they're becoming more popular now because now people's attention spans are going down, so it makes it a lot easier for them to digest. So here's another one. Pretty cool gameplay. Look at that, man. Look at the graphics involved. Holy. Oh, let's see, that guy was floating there. So that's another one of them. Oh, we already saw that. I think I showed you guys this, but damn, look at that, man. I would love to play this game. I don't know what this game is, but damn, looks nice. Okay, so yeah, that's it for EQ. Another guy I'd pay attention to is Phantasma Soul. So when you stake this coin right here, you get another coin called KCAL. It's gonna be used for like governance and a bunch of other things. So yes, similar to EQ, this thing is a platform for other gamer developers to build their games on top of. And yeah, they are working on scalability, security, and all that stuff. So here, code refactoring, security, decentralization, new smart contracts, faster explorer, new wallets, even further. Phantasma is restructuring and expanding to drive the next phase of growth. You guys can read into this yourself. New D apps and games, it's good. New partnerships, even better. Increased security measures. Decentralized exchange. Interoperability, this one's good because now it allows for, let's say, their NFTs to be moved around in different chains. Like, let's say, Stellar, or XRP, or maybe Cardia Chain, Zilliqa, even all those. The way I see it is that layer ones to me are kind of like malls, or if not, kind of like highways, or freeways. I think that's what they call it in the U.S. So you know how freeways are connected with a bunch of other local roads and stuff. So that's how I see it. If it's not interoperable, then you know what, that freeway is not really connected to a bunch of other things. It makes it a lot difficult for people to have access to or to move around. With interoperability, it makes it so that way you're part of the network even more. So if you want to get from point A to point B and there's something in the middle, it allows for you to reroute and find other ways to get to that destination. And that's how I see interoperability is. It just makes things a little bit more simpler when it comes to moving around. And there's probably a bunch of other things involved that I have not seen yet, but I'm pretty sure it's like AI related stuff. So yeah, new smart contracts, increased developer self-service, new exchanges, new website, new roadmap. Once again, new wallet. That's good. Pay attention to this one, definitely. And yeah, everything has been in the dumps right now because, yeah, they're pulling back liquidity and all that stuff. But yeah, it's good because it gives us more buying opportunities. All right, so yeah, this thing's been in the dumpster for the past month, man. Like, I've never seen anything go down like this. From like the multi-billion, or like this thing was like in the 50s or 60s or $100, and then it would drop down to sub pennies. I did make a bit of money in this, but it's not like crazy amount of money. But anyways, looks like they're pushing it again. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be successful, but there's definitely going to be volatility involved in this one. And I just checked a couple minutes ago, and KuCoin it has done a 24 hour, I mean not 24 hour, a 20% pump in the past 24 hours. So it could drop down a bit and then go back up again. And I do believe they're doing an air, was it screenshot or something? They're launching a new token. That's all I know. But I'm not saying this financial advice, man. But like, yo, you might want to risk some money on this, just a bit, just to play with these short-term gains. That's how I'm doing it. I put in like $100 in it. I put in before I put in like $15. Then that turned into like $60. Now like yes, and then I pulled out, and now I'm moving back in again, plus a little bit more. But you know that's just me. You do whatever it is you want to do with your own money. So let's get some news outside of crypto. All right. So this thing right here. So as you may know or may not know, food prices are going up, and they're going to get much worse. Now take a look at this. This news right here just pretty much tells us that like this is going to indirectly affect food prices in a negative way. Why? Because this potash, I don't know how to say it, is a key ingredient when it comes to fertilizers. And you know, farmers or whoever growing food needs that fertilizer to grow the damn food. So if that is scarce, how are they gonna grow that food? So what they're gonna be doing to maintain their profit margin so that way they remain afloat is they're gonna increase the prices of their foods. So if the farmers increase their food, that means whichever supermarket that they supply to have to increase their prices as well in order to make up for that loss in profit margin. And it's gonna affect a lot of things, man. And yeah, we need food in order to survive. So if I were you, I'd be stocking up on food. Not only that, growing your own food, so that way you save yourself. And you might want to get involved with a bigger community, so that way maybe you in that community could be growing your own individual fruits and vegetables, and then you just do your own trading, away from the system as best as you can. But I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. They're definitely gonna derail the plant as many times as they can. Like I know in certain spots, collecting rainwater is illegal. That's fucking ridiculous. So if you aren't gonna do that, yo, keep it in the hush hush. All right, another one. This thing's been in the news quite a lot, and I think they're doing that for multiple reasons. Why? To distract us from a bunch of the other problems that we need to pay attention to, like the food issue and also financial system and a bunch of other crap. So this shooting right here, it's unfortunate, that these kids are dying. 2 adults died. But if you take a look at the person that's involved in this, the person's weird, man. It's a dude that got bullied and just happens to have access to some, guns. So if you ever find someone that's a loner, too quiet and gets bullied, make sure you become friends with that person, because that person gets angry. You have a higher chance of surviving. That's what I think. Just don't piss off those people. But yeah, I've seen some pictures online too on Instagram. I don't have it out right now. But yeah, this person's weird. Person's dressing up as a girl. I don't know, man. I did that for fun back in the days, just for like Halloween. But after that, I'm like, yo, fuck, this is weird. But yeah, this person looked like they've been consistently doing it too. Yeah, there's multiple pictures that I saw of this person cross-dressing, and yeah, this person too was bullied quite a lot in school. And just on the other news that I read, I don't fully trust CNN, but I do believe that whatever news that they spit out, they do it for a reason, to put your attention towards it, so that way you're not thinking of a bunch of other things. But yeah, this is unfortunate. This is also going to lead to them controlling the guns, or taking away their guns, so that way they can fully enforce whatever bullshit they want on the people in the U.S. And yeah, I do believe that we do need those guns. So the way I see it, guns, food, ammo, and crypto commodities are definitely some of the best assets to have right now, and also like-minded people. And because yeah, we need to work together, man, to fight these guys. Whoever these guys or girls are, gonna be some evil entities, evil energies that are trying to fight us. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Hope you gained some insight from this, and also share my video around as well for other people that like this kind of stuff, because I don't just put out crypto news, I put out a bunch of other news related to that will somewhat affect crypto, right? And yeah, these are some crazy times that we're in right now, man. And I see other people that are just relaxing, wanting to have fun. I'm like, yo, okay, fine, you can keep doing that, but now it's not time for that, man. We need to be honing down more on survival, and you can't survive just staying under a rock, or if you're always into the pursuit of pleasure. Pleasure right now to me is deadly. And yeah, we as men, we have to undergo the process of transforming ourselves right now into becoming stronger men, so that way we can protect and also provide for our families, whatever it is. Anyways, yeah, thank you for listening to my voice, my perspective. Hope you enjoy your day.